Hello, BookTube. It's another poetry real out day. Which, to no one's surprise, I'm still going to be reading you some Frank MacNamara or Frank the Poet. Instead, I'm going to be reading from Les Murray's anthology of Australian verse instead of his Hell and After, just because I don't know, I felt like being different. We have a very humorous one today for Frank. This is a petition. I'll read you the title because it's very long and wish me luck trying to put this into a YouTube title. It's called A Petition from the Chain Gang at Newcastle to Captain Furlong, the superintendent praying him to dismiss a scoundrel named Duffy from the cookhouse and appoint a man in his room. So this is a petition from the convicts at the time, or the prisoners, to request that the superintendent removes their chef because of how bad his food is. And in this petition, they give like 11 reasons pretty much. And it's very humorous, it's very funny. And there are some names in here that you may not know, but I'll let you know when they are. But this is very funny. So, with reference and submission due, kind sir, whose words are sent to you, and with them good wish too, long may you reign, and like Wellington at Waterloo, fresh laurels gain. Sorry. 2. Your petitioners are under thy care, in mercy therefore hear our prayer, nor let us wallow in despair, but soothe each pain, but allow no flogger to prepare food for your gang. 3. 'Tis said that by your ordination, late cook his lost situation, and Duffy is no normitalin, his breath to fill, but has not got a probation, nor never will. Your judgment, sir, put up to good use, nor bothering us with foul abuse. Full long we've drunk and dregs the juice of black despair. Yet we can find another screw loose or two somewhere. Our jaws now daily grow thinner, and stomachs weak as I'm a sinner, for Duffy is a human skinner, most barbarous wretch. Each day I'd rather have my dinner cooked by Jack Ketch. Jack Ketch was a notorious hangman and an executioner for that time, so the convicts saying they would rather have their executioner cook for them than this cook. Duffy is quite funny, to be honest. It matters not whether salt or fresh, even his touch would spoil each dish. His cooking we can never relish, we'd rather starve, for be assured 'tis human flesh he can best carve. To any rational being I appeal, whether he's fit to cook a meal, for a vile caterpillar or snail, or a beast of prey. Men he has scored in every jail in Botany Bay. I know the damned devils they say sits to dine, will for long for a savoury bit. Now Duffy's just the person fit to boil their kettles. So send them to the bottomless pit to cook their vacuoles. But did he even touch our meat? A furnace our coopers wouldn't heat, and every knife, fork and spoon and plate would cry out shame, and in the midst of our debate would curse thy name. If Saints Matthew, Mark, John and Luke, with Moses who wrote the Pentateuch, consented to make this flogger our cook, he'd say 'tis foul. If I wouldn't swear it on the book, he'll seize my soul. Now, sir, your petitioners great and small, on bended knees before you fall, nor let us in vain for red rascal drive Duffy away, and is in the duty bound we'll ever pray. So that was the petition. Very funny. It's very dramatic, but also very Frank the Poet. And yeah, that was your poem for today. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And I don't know if we'll keep going with Frank because we're starting to reach the end of his works, but maybe I'll pull one more out of surprise. Who knows? But yeah, that's the poem. Thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.